Hello there everyone and welcome back to Rome 1 Remastered with this Macedonian campaign. Last time we fought the Thracians and we took Byzantium. We however failed to take Salona against the rebels. A miscalculation of the out-resolve turned out to be quite disastrous, and we were forced to flee. Not surprised though, as my army comprised mostly of militia hoplites. I did outnumber them though, quite a lot, so I thought that would have been enough, but clearly it wasn't. And I should probably have known better than to rely on such troops. With that said, we are continuing our war campaign against the Thracians, and the king has now moved. Was he called Antigonus the Conqueror before? Or is that something he's recently acquired? I might have missed it. I should also point out here that someone has asked specifically for me to show the speeches, which is probably something that I should have done from the start, really, to show them outright. But I'll actually now specifically take care to do that. I also decided to buy off those Dacians that were moving here, although I can imagine that there might be more of them coming. We do pretty good here in terms of trade. I think it's a bit awkward. I think it really should show, or maybe it does actually, show where you can make the most money. I have a few more. We've got plague though in the capital, so we're not going to move any troops from there. I don't want to spread the plague around. As I recall, I recruited a few of these merchants, but maybe I did not. I've sent one. I know I've sent one here to see about. Oh, he's a 4 against R3. Maybe it's better to see about sending him somewhere else to make money. There's probably another town I can send him to gain. Byzantium he gains 41. The thing though is, I'm pretty sure that their upkeep is pretty high. Anyways, there's not much more to do than to fight here. What if I strike this guy? Okay, so he's gonna move away. I thought that maybe he would drag the force inside out, and we could be able to defeat them without having actually to lay siege through the town. We're gonna use a load of ladders. Although it might actually be better to break holes in the wall instead, just so I can get my pikes through. We do have this force, but as I've seen, it's kind of melted down, or melted away quite a bit. So it's definitely not as strong as it was earlier. So I'm not too concerned about them coming to the aid of the town, neither about these forces coming from up here either. The Thracians are in fact seemingly on the brink of destruction at this point. They have very little left. I also note right now that this area doesn't even have a proper road going through it, while this one has a stone road. Anyways, there's not much more to do, so let's go ahead and end turn and see if we can't destroy the enemy here and also take Salona over here. We had someone just die in the capital due to plague. Candidate death strikes the land. Wait, the faction heir died because of that? Disastrous cost of life. The faction heir has died due to the plague. We have a candidate for adoption now. He's pretty good. I'll take him. Oh, so obviously it puts him in the capital, which there's a risk of him also dying of the plague.
Can I be of service?
We'll have a little bit of a buyout here, hopefully. No, that didn't work out either. City expands by Byzantium. That's good. Possibly. 64. We were 69 before. The thing is, the stone wall is going to add 5, so it's going to go up to 69, hopefully. That will work out. I should probably recruit some troops here. Light lances might be needed to balance out the pike formations. General has moved over here, ready to build a tower to keep a watch. Oh, the Pontius family faction has actually kicked out the Greeks out of that area. Interesting. Also, I can actually send the general in to take care of this. At the same time, we're gonna lay siege here again. Gonna get 3 of those. And then, what am I doing?
Awaiting your command.
I'll send you north again. And it's time to strike here. Probably an auto-resolve. Yes, this one's definitely an auto-resolve. Its victory is almost entirely certain, so we'll let the AI resolve it. They killed 252 of us, which isn't that bad, and we slaughtered quite a few of theirs. Apparently some of them survived. I don't know how that works really. Should have really killed everyone since it was a town. Given there's quite a few people here, I intend to actually exterminate the population. So we'll gain 10,000 dinars and we'll massacre 11,000 people, or almost 12,000 people out of this town. Makes it a bit more manageable. It's quite a nice town. Could have a bit better barracks. Ooh, they have actually built up so we can have ballistas. And we should be able to recruit ballistas to actually break down some of the walls. Or at least on wooden walls, maybe not so much on these. We could take down a few towers though. That's quite nice. I intend to repair this. And we definitely need a road here. Oh, look at that. The army here is melted away even further. It's now only the general left. Quite interesting. Well, we need to wait a bit more to attack here. I've also been setting up some recruiting troops all across these towns out here. So we should be able to set up quite a large army that I then could spearhead and attack roads. Should also sink this fleet. We'll try to as best as possible. We do also have a what's it called? A Brutii fleet? No, Brutii is the green ones. Scipii is the blue ones. We'll send them away and open up a port there as well. Very nice. Let's go ahead and enter and see if we can't take Salona as well. No important informations. Plague in Macedonia. Hand pump was invented. But other than that, nothing important. Carthage and the House of Julii has reached the ceasefire. We have adoption for Aberas. So that would be up here then. He would get an extra. Oh, are we the largest faction? Macedon is the largest faction. That's quite nice. We've built some stuff and we gained quite a bit of cash. Aberas. No? Where is Aberas? Aberas. No, that's Damanos, of course. Aberas. Is it out on the island? Ah, yes, Aberas was the one who went out on the island. Then this guy could be in charge of the army that we're sending to Rhodes. I'm gonna... You know what? Let's start kicking this off a little bit earlier. So we've got 2 extra there, we got 1 extra here. I want 3 of everyone. Gonna bring 3 from here. Cavalry. And then I'm gonna have 3 peltas. And since we won't be able to move this turn, we might as well wait for that 1 extra horseman to be recruited over here, sent over. And then General, take command. The fleet will move back north. Replenish. Oh, now we've got our trims with black sails. Raise the black sails. And we'll be ready to conquer Rhodes. Right. They still remain within this area. I wonder if maybe I can pay these guys off.
Be quick. Our
I can get
patience is limited.
ceasefire. Maybe I can buy this guy off. Maybe not. Let's set up to build a tower over here. I can't build it that close to town. Is that it? I would like to have one there, but I guess not. You'll just take command then of this area, which
Can I be of
has
service?
a merchant, which I should be sending out just to gather some goods somewhere. Right, let's take a look here. Hopefully this will be an outer resolve. Still not entirely sure. It's a pretty shit battle though. I guess I still have to play it. So let's do just that.
The ferryman will be busy today. He will take many souls to the afterlife. Just make sure that yours is not one of them. Free men, proud children of Greece, prepare to fight for your honor.
Interestingly enough, the enemy does not actually meet us as we break the gates. They decide to stay within town, which I don't like. I was hoping I'd just be able to shoot them down with my archers as soon as I got close. Right, we're gonna move in and take control of this town. The idea is still kind of to shoot them down for the most part,
The walls are taken.
as I'm not gonna rely too much on the militia hoplites. Hoplites are not that good of an attacking unit. It's more of a defensive unit. I mean, their attack is good because, I mean, it's a wall of pikes that's almost impregnable to attack from the front. But they're so slow that they're vulnerable to missiles. I guess the thing here is to try and split off the enemy from trying to get into the center of town. Once we start to get close to that. So having hoplites block the roads leading into the center would be quite good. And also sending the skirmishers to do the same. And then the archers, we still have one unit that's just going to the center, right? I sent 3 over there. We should have 1 getting over here, marching down through the center. My guys are already starting to get tired. Let's see if I can't get the general in and attack one of these groups. Probably not the best idea to have a spear throwing fight with the enemy peltasts. Oh, this one is just Illyrian mercenaries, but the other one was heavy, right? Have we managed to come into a fight with these? No, we have not actually. They managed to pass us. Let's send our peltas down the road. And then set up the hoplites ready to march down. And I've got 2 hoplites coming in here. Should hurry, organize, and then see if we can attack this one. Hopefully before these guys lose too many men. And then I should be sending up the archers through the main road to start doing damage on the enemy. Form phalanx and start moving towards the center. We can have the general then ride around town. I actually like this town quite a bit because you can move. There's multiple areas where you can move through the town. Normally they're quite closed off. Should probably, yeah, probably be throwing at the guys throwing at you. Oh, we've got the pike walls meeting, and for every step these guys took forward, my guys took a step back. Are the archers ready to fire? I mean, the Cretan archers are the main thing for my army. Oh, the peltas over here were forced to retreat. No, that's my peltas. I thought that was enemy peltas that is moved over here. The general is set up over here. What was that? Oh, the enemy peltas are moving over there. The pirates getting crushed by missiles. Right, let's get the hoplites in towards the center. If these guys get out on to the street, I'll order the general to attack. And I'll order these peltas to attack the enemy in the back. And as they're now coming out, I'll order the general to attack them over there. And now the hoplite formations are moving in. The general is able to strike the enemy over here. And hopefully should be able to force them into a retreat pretty darn quickly. Yes, there we go. Still a lot more casualties than I thought for the general. Hit this guy in the back. We might be able to kill even more. And the enemy general's unit is kind of stuck here, and now is completely sandwiched. And we won the battle!
The enemy general with fear. Now he flees the field like a coward.
Very...
The enemy army is in flight.
Yeah.
Pursue them.
You just said
Drive
that.
them from the battlefield.
Thank you very much. And now we end the battle.
This is a victory fit for the gods, a day of triumph to mark with a song or two.
We were able to kill 400 of them. So almost everyone. But 41 remained there at the very end. But obviously, I guess they're gonna look forward to a life of slavery. And this, but yeah. Let's go ahead and go back to the campaign map. We have more important foes to slay. And there we have it. Salona falls to the Macedonian Empire. There's not a lot of people in this province. 500 or 600. That's not a lot. We'll be building roads as well. Commander will be sent out to build towers along the coast so that I can see, maybe even see over to the Roman side. And then we should make preparations to do the final jump over to the enemy's capital. Kind of want to route these, which I could if I sent out my cavalry. However, I'm a bit worried about spreading the plague from the capital. But it should be fine as long as they don't actually go into... As long as they don't actually go into the towns, should it not? So I can just take the cavalry and move out. We might just now spread the plague all over the place. But I should be able to throw the enemy off, just like that. And there's a general hiding over here. I wonder if I could buy any of the generals off. Where was he? Maybe I could buy some of them off that aren't actually part of the ruling family. But now, once again, time to end turn. The Thracians wants a ceasefire, and they will give me 2,520, which isn't a lot. Which isn't a lot at all. Why don't I just accept, but just like consolidate what I've already taken and prepare to attack them? So, sure, if you'll leave my land and it'll make it easier for me to kill you, why not? Why shouldn't I take your money?
Our thanks.
Yes, you will be very thankful, will you not? One thing that I noticed there in the negotiations is that my diplomat has only 1 point in skill, and that point entirely comes from the fact that he has a wine steward. The only point in influence is because he offers everyone he negotiates with wine. It's probably also why he's so shit, because he's a drunkard. That's the only thing that gives him skill is the fact that he's got a wine steward. It's just, yeah. And that's the diplomat I have to try to do the business for me. Probably need to hire another one. Why don't you go drink some more over I don't know where really. We need to remember not to send these cavalry into towns, but we'll continue to march after these to make sure that they actually leave what is now our territory. Not able to build. I could build a tower here actually, just below the town, where I could see if the enemy would be building. Oh, not there actually. Oh, I thought it was an extra tile down, but it wasn't. You might just stay here then, organize the town. It's probably needed. And then, let's see, drag together this army, ready to send it off. Maybe defeat the Scipio Navy before I put my troops on it.
We are victorious!
The Link siege here. What was I waiting for? 1 unit of cavalry. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? So
Yes, Captain.
we can actually pass by and pick him up, because we're gonna be in the area anyways to pick up this guy.
Forward.
So we can pick him up and this cavalry unit,
Ready.
and then we can set the army against our enemies. Very good. Oh, we got a small rebel force, just some peltast against more peltast. That'll be pretty easy fight. Town grows. Corinth becomes even larger. And damn, that's quite a lot of citizens dying in my capital. 800 died the last turn. We're actually losing 7% population. 800 is quite a lot when the town populace is less than 10,000. And add on to that a few hundred soldiers as well. That's definitely a lot. New family member, good. Sword bearer, good. Reports, and so on. I guess we've done enough for this episode.
Yes.
I noted that the last one was quite short. I didn't realize it was going to be that short. wasn't my intention. But here we have it. For the next one, though, I will be able to set my sights on Rhodos and take that, or Rhodes. Not entirely sure how you pronounce that in English, because in Swedish I would say Rhodos, Rhodos. But I guess Rhodes might be the I don't know. Someone will enlighten me, I'm sure. Yes, there we have it. We're gonna end it right here. So, as I always say, hopefully, you guys enjoyed this, and hopefully, I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.